Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with SimplerTrading.com, and in tonight's free video, I wanted to continue to elaborate on some of the ideas that we have been sharing here in the XLY, the Consumer Discretionary ETF. I think some of the best things you can do as far as learning is to continue to track something on a day-to-day basis, and then, note when your opinion might change, and that's what I'm definitely having to do here in XLY. So I am trying to work the bearish idea that this squeeze has fired to the short side. So a couple different colors here, but basically it is trying to suggest the idea that we have been trading in a little bit of a range in here, and maybe this is a point to get to break to the downside. Now Thursday, when we closed just almost near the session lows, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Today was a little bit more resilient, kind of held in there, and just a very basic theme that I'll try to use is that the idea that the bearish trend can continue as long as we continue to close below the low of the high bar. So as of right now, the high bar inside this move, I would consider right in here around, let's call this 121.84. You can see this is where we made a spike high. The next day it tried to rally up into that previous high, and then from that point forward, we have continued to sell off. So if that pattern can continue, I'm looking for the idea that this could actually see a little bit lower prices. I know that that may not agree with the idea of a Santa Claus rally. Usually that's geared towards more the end of the year, but it's just a pattern that I'm trying to work with. And then it's going back to its two primary components, second of which is Home Depot. We covered this earlier in the week, and see how this follows the same idea. This one you could use a little bit differently, just to say like a trailing bar stop, which is to say, all right, I'm going to take the previous day, which would be Thursday's high, and if we can close above that, then I'll acknowledge that there's a bit of a reversal, and maybe we need to acknowledge that. Until then, I continue to like the selling in Home Depot. And then if we look at Amazon, the idea that coming up into here, we made this high at 62.52. If we can stay below that, I'd like to see the idea that we could maybe push a little bit lower. Now, if we get into some holiday trade and things are kind of light, we may drift a little bit higher, but I think paying attention to those ETFs, looking for the potential of a little bit more selling as we get into the end of the year makes sense. And then, of course, if we start closing above those levels, wrapping up those ideas, and then just finding other better spots to sell a little bit of premium to the buy side. So I hope that's helpful, gives you a couple important charts to focus on as we get into next week. Have a good holiday, and I'll see you at the next free video.
So I'm going to teach this class on Saturday, this upcoming Saturday the 23rd, simplertrading.com/10x. Basically, I'm going to be showing you strategies that I've been using to earn 5% a week on a large account. Okay, you could do it on a small account too, but if you've got a large account, you'll also like this one because I'll show you some stuff to do with portfolio margin, stuff like that too. The strategy class is $797. What this includes is the strategies, the specific trades I've been using to do the 5% a week, but it also includes the 10x bars and those arrow indicators. If you don't have those are included with the class. The pro version includes, of course, the strategy, the 10x bars, and the reversal arrows, but the whole meat and potatoes here is this, okay? This is the 10x and the arrows on a multi-tool where you can view up to 18 time frames at once. That has been the game changer, okay? Because you're on the path of least resistance. You are not fighting anything. In addition, you get a free ticket to my tax loss harvest class. We've done this for 10 years, and every 10 years we make money on this one unique setup that happens one time a year. It's pretty amazing. I think the pot stocks will be good this year. And most importantly, you get 2 days of live trading. So again, why the live trading? Well, you can read a book on golf, but when you go line up for that first tee shot, you are not going to be able to do a good job because you've never had that practice. You've never been able to swing that club in front of a coach. The idea with the live trading is that, yes, you're going to learn all this stuff. You're going to get all the checklists on the Saturday, but with the live trading, we're going to be putting it into practice, okay? How do you know when to pull the trigger? What are you looking for? What happens if it's not working out? What kind of trading are we going to do, all right? Live trades, and if you can't attend it, it's fine. You'll have text alerts that tell you exactly what I'm doing. And then the Elite basically gets you an extra 2 days of live trading. It's the live trading's fun. Like the last 19 out of 20 classes, we've made enough money trading a one lot in the classes for people to pay for the class, and that's of course always fun to do. All right, that's what we got. simplertrading.com/10x. I am super excited about this class. This has made my life so much easier, and I've also, my 9-year-old, Dylan, has also been using this, and he scored an awesome trade on Restoration Hardware a couple of days ago that allowed him to buy $400 worth of in-app purchases because he got 10% of the cut. And he shared some with his sister, and it was great. And he came back into the office today and did some trades as well. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys all that. So anyway, it'll be a fun class. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you at the next update.